The Alabama Farmers Federation's primary mission is to support farmers so they can continue to produce the world's food, fiber, and shelter. One of the ways we do that is by communication, such as through Simply Southern. Another tool that bridges the gap between agriculture and the rest of America is the Alabama AgCast. Joining us today is the host of that program and my longtime friend, Mike Moody. Mike, thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me, Kevin.
So tell us, what is the Alabama AgCast?
Well, the AgCast is a podcast, which is an audio media that we produce in-house. We also go on the road, but we put it out once a week so that people that can subscribe to it and listen to it, and it's really a joint effort. I mean, I always introduce myself as the host, but there are any number of Federation employees that are staffers that put this thing together, and we have Mitt Walker, who is over the government agricultural programs, and he kind of spearheads the overarching aspect of it. But Brian Harden with the political or external affairs with that group, and also Jeff Helms with communications. It's kind of a coordinated effort among many staff members that put this out, and we're just so excited to be able to do this and put this work out so that farmers and non-farmers alike can get information about agriculture, and we can tell that story.
So why do you think it's important that you tell that story?
Well, anytime you can focus in on agriculture and really explain some of the behind the scenes, some of the things that are going on, aspects of even the political side that affect farmers, that ultimately affect consumers, because if there are rules and regulations that adversely affect farmers, that affects prices, and prices they affect consumers. So it's an education process that we talk about anything from different diseases and things that are going on in agriculture to the political side, and some fun stuff that that happens also.
So you've been doing this for quite a while. Who have been some of your notable guests?
Well, we certainly, some of our, when you look at the numbers, and currently we have over 33,000 downloads of our podcast and we're in our 5th season, so we're just excited that it continues to grow. But we've had guests such as Tommy Tuberville, our senator, and Katie Britt, our other senator. But we had a great interview with our president, Jimmy Parnell, a few years ago that still ranks as one of our top feeds, our top downloading podcast. So we also have folks from Extension. We have some of our internal folks, some of our commodity directors that come in and talk about whatever the latest issues are and this kind of thing. So it just varies. But we're, like I said, we're just so excited to have the opportunity to go out and speak to folks that affect agriculture and how agriculture affects the rest of the state.
Okay, now for folks who are at home and may not have found the Alabama AgCast yet, how can they listen to it?
Well, the great part about it is when we distribute the AgCast, it goes out to every medium every distribution system that's out there, from Google to the iTunes to just you name it. Anywhere where you can receive podcasts, which is the audio media that downloads to your phone, you can get the Alabama AgCast. All you got to do is search for Alabama AgCast, and you'll look for our bright red logo, like right behind us, and you can subscribe. And the great part about it is you can go back to, once you subscribe today, you can look back on previous episodes and look at some of those. And we have a good bit of that. When someone discovers our podcast, they always go back and listen to previous ones. So it just continues to grow every week, really.
Great. Mike Moody, thank you for being with us today.
Thank you, Kevin.
If you're a true Southerner, you'd better brace yourself for our next segment. Stacy Little is making sweet cornbread. Now, I know that's like blasphemy for some of y'all, but don't knock it till you've tried it.
What we eat, what we wear. It all starts somewhere. And if it's good, it usually starts with a farmer. And that somewhere is right here in Alabama. in a field, in a barn, on a tractor. Right now, there's a farmer starting something good for all of us. And it all starts right here in Alabama.
There's no such thing as downtime when you own a farm. This is your land. You tend it and try to get the most from it, no matter the weather or time of day. It's been that way for generations. And for generations, your local quality co-op store has been there for you, with a full range of agriculture supplies and services, from feed to fertilizer, seed to grain storage, and the right hardware for any application. You'll always find what you need, plus friendly, knowledgeable advice at your local quality co-op store. There's one near you.
Not littering is not hard. If you've accumulated trash in your vehicle, don't throw it out the window. Throw it in a can at the gas pump. Throw it in a can at a storefront. Throw it in a can at work. Or throw it in the can at home. Just don't drop it on Alabama. Not littering is not hard. Brought to you by People Against a Littered State, the Alabama Department of Transportation, the Alabama Broadcasters Association, and this station.
For more Simply Southern, follow us on social media. And while you're online, visit our website, simplysouthern.tv.net. Simply Southern continues in a moment.
Sweet Grown Alabama, we just saw it as such an amazing platform to be able to market for farmers and small Alabama businesses.
Being a niche producer, a commercial mushroom laboratory, it's very important that we kind of get the word out about who we are. And Sweet Grown has been monumental in helping us do that.
I think just support your local community, your neighbor. That's the backbone.
Discover what's growing in your neck of the woods at sweetgrownalabama.org.